Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
It's clearly been a focus for him to go after the backboard, and he's succeeded. He's never tried to sacrifice his body, putting in the extra effort. Seeing the way he's been trending, I won't be surprised to see his impact continue to grow.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Banchero out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's the screen. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Banchero. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Robinson a screen on Garland. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Garland. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
McDaniels with the ball. He's covered by Hachimura. It's stolen by Banchero. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Off target with his 3.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside, Smart. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hachimura, no good. McDaniels outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That is a tough bucket by Hartenstein. Able to battle through that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. The Hawks trail by 5. Heroes scanning the floor. Over Smart. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Outside, Hero. Garland with the screen for Hero. Pass to Banchero. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for New York. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 1, the Knicks.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Garland with it. Defended by DiVincenzo. Outside, Hero. Out left to the wing. Here's Banchero. Robinson with the block. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein, and it's good for 2. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Banchero outside. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here.
He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 3rd in assists. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points last game out. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks trail by 11. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Banchero. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the paint. It's stolen by Banchero. Down low. Here's Ware. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Out to McDaniel. Misses the 3. And has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. Outside, Hero. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Smart, still without a basket. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Robinson finds Hartenstein. Now DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Hawks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the inside. Here's Ware. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ware's got 6. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Robinson a screen on Garland. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Atlanta with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Smart. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the screen on Banchero. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Spencer's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Robinson. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Ware with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
The Knicks leading by 13. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. It's Durant on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so Garland will bring it up for Atlanta. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Garland attacking. Count it.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now Garland following Durant's three-point attempt, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
New York leading by 13. McDaniels outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Takes a step back. Shoots over Hero. Durant, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Lopez with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Hero. That shot off. Durant with some nice D. McDaniels outside. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Lopez. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Now here's Turner. He has yet to score. Now Hero, guarded by KD. Inside, 6 to shoot. Down low. The rebound by Tyler Hero. Durant's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Hero on the wing. Back to Garland. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hero passes to Garland. Outside Turner. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. McDaniels outside. Shoots over Shannon. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 10. And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. We've got Thompson. Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Caruso in at the one spot. So it's Atlanta now after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. On the wing, Turner. Back to Hero. From deep three-point land, Draymond Green with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Durant missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Caruso, the pass to KD. And the layup falls. He's got 6.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Hero passes to Turner. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lopez outside. To the paint. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
There's Hero with the 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his first basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Turner with a screen on top. To the middle. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant. Hachimura is checked in for Landry Shamet. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Lopez. McDaniels comes in for Draymond Green. And Smart subbed in for Klay Thompson. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Now here is Hachimura. Nothing on the board. Hero kicks to Hachimura. The 3 from Garland. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Caruso, the pass to McDaniels. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And that one, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Turner kicks to Hachimura. Garland against Caruso. Takes the 3. And it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now, here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Hero with it. Guarded by Smart. Hero passes to Garland. Caruso grabs the miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Banchero's checked in for the Hawks. And New York with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in. Smart finds KD. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Now, here's Banchero. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Turner with the steal. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
McDaniels dishes to KD. To the inside. It's stolen by Banchero. KD against Hero. Outside Garland. Banchero looking around. And it's in there.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
New York leading by 19. Durant kicks to Robinson. It's stolen by Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now, here's Banchero. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And that one is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside Durant. Pass to McDaniels. Robinson a screen on Hachimura. McDaniels. And again, unable to change momentum here. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. That's 7 points here for Rui Hachimura.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hawks making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Smart. McDaniels outside. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Robinson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The wide open look here for Garland. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to McDaniels. Hartenstein with the screen on Hachimura. Turner with the steal. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
The Knicks leading by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein. McDaniels finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for McDaniels. Great open look there. McDaniels got 21.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Garland. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Smart wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Garland kicks to Banchero. Back to Garland. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Garland. Back to Banchero. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of...
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Knicks.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Hero out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Ware in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here is Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Hawks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Garland. Pass to Robinson. Now Hartenstein. Inside. There's McDaniels. He gets that one. 23 points for Jaden McDaniel.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Smart after the basket by Atlanta. Hartenstein finds DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 10.
That is a great find. Hartenstein with a very high basketball IQ.
To the paint. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Wynn.
Well, you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein. Robinson kicks to DiVincenzo. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. Back to Robinson. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Banchero outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Robinson with the block. McDaniels with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Smart. And here is DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland with a screen on Smart. Here's Hero. Cranes the 19-footer.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Smart. There's the triple. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Now here's McDaniel. 25 points in the game.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
To the middle. Here's Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
The Knicks leading by 7. Outside, Smart. Pass to Robinson. McDaniels, right side. Drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got 7 points for the quarter.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Robinson against Banchero. Hero passes to Garland. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Another three for New York.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Banchero outside. Outside, Hero. Here's Ware. Lets the three fly. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 11. Down low, here's Ware, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. To the paint, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Hachimura. Robinson against Banchero. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Turner's checked in for Hachimura. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 15. Here's Hartenstein. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
Here's Garland. He's got 14. That one's not going to go.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound, Atlanta. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the right wing. Pass to Ware for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Kevin, back over to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by New York. Hero finds Banchero. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 15 points for Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Lopez is checked in for the Knicks. Kevin Durant comes in for McDaniels. Now Smart. He has 5. Lopez outside. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DiVincenzo kicks to KD. Lopez sets a screen for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 11. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now here's Durant. Darius Garland missing his last shot. KD passes to Robinson. And here is Lopez. He's covered by Hero. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 16. Hero against Robinson. To the inside. Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Lopez outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Robinson. Pass to Lopez. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. From deep. And Carroll grabs the board.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lopez. Robinson sets a screen for Lopez. Turner with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Daniels, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Thompson comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Alex Caruso in for Donte DiVincenzo. Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. His first shot coming late, and the jumper is good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. As we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Alex Caruso. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Durant. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Lopez in at the center. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Turner.
This is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. Excellent at timing that rejection.
Caruso against Garland. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. McDaniels passes to Caruso. Here's the 3. No good that time. The Hawks trail by 14. Shamet kicks to Garland. No good on the 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Lopez sets a screen for Thompson. The 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Spencer, guarded by KD. Outside Garland, tipped away. Caruso with the steal. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Here's Garland. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's his 2nd 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Lopez finds Thompson. There's the 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And I love that competitive edge that Klay Thompson plays with. He comes right back at you with a 3 of his own.
Garland dishes to Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Caruso, the pass to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for McDaniel. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Garland, the pass to Spencer. Got a piece of it. Caruso with the steal. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 9 points now in just the second half.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. McDaniels kicks to Caruso. McDaniels against Garland. And the dunk by Lopez.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Spencer. McDaniels defending. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Caruso. New York moving it around. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Durant. 9 points for Brook Lopez.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Shamet, the pass to Spencer. Back to Shamet. Turner with the screen. Shamet kicks to Turner. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Knicks leading by 22. Caruso, the pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the wing, Turner puts it up. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Shamet with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Spencer. It's rebounded by New York. Caruso kicks to McDaniels. And here's KD for 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Garland, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bounce pass from Durant. Lopez with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Spencer. McDaniels defending. Left side, Turner. 5 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That one drops for him. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Outside Garland. Turner against Hartenstein. That one falls.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lopez outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Garland. Here's Spencer. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Lets it fly. Caruso, no good. The Hawks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Outside Garland.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
New York shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Lopez. Back to Caruso. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Atlanta has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Spencer's shot is off.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
KD passes to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Shoots over Shannon. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Pass to Turner. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Lopez.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jaden McDaniels.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Here's Spencer. Missed. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise